Good morning, happy Sunday. So we are booking it this morning. Again, second day in a row, a little bit late on time, but that's okay. I love how the Lord ordains our steps anyway, and He's with us, and today is a good day. It's Sunday, and the Sunday before Christmas. So in our churches, we'll be talking a lot about that, I'm sure, in your churches, the Christmas story, and praying about what to talk about today, what would be our to get ready for church message on this Christmas Sunday morning. The word come kept coming up. That was the word that I kept getting, come. And so if we think about the Christmas story, the shepherds came, the wise men came. Jesus tells his disciples, and through the scripture we hear the word come. Come to the Father. No one comes except through me. Jesus says, come to me, all you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. And I love that the two groups of people that the scripture uses to come to the King of Kings, Jesus as a baby, is one shepherds who were not the highest in status, wealth or property or means, and then kings who are the highest of the high. And so it doesn't matter what our status is, it doesn't matter who we are, Jesus wants us to come. And so in our thinking today, in our getting ready for church, in our services, I think today our thought should be on coming to the King. And so I looked up some definitions of the word come, because I, think and learn, study by definition. And it's to move toward something. That's the first definition. The second one, to move or journey with a specified purpose. To arrive in due course, to approach or be near, and then to be available. And so thinking of those definitions of the word come in light of Jesus and the Christmas story. The first one, to move toward something, or to move or journey with a specified purpose. And for both the angel of the kings, the wise men, and the shepherds, they both had specified purpose. The shepherds had seen angels in the field. A heavenly host had appeared to them and made quite an impression on their evening. And so, of course, you read that story in Luke 2, where the angels come to the shepherds, and that is in Luke 2, verses 9. And then the wise men coming and their journey, you can read in Matthew 2. And the wise men did not come, of course, while Jesus was in Bethlehem in the manger. They came about 2 years later, but you think about the journey that it took them to get to that star, to follow that star, and what they left behind to make the journey, how much it cost them to make that journey, but so worth everything it costed them to lay aside to come to Jesus and to see the one for whom the star shone in the sky. And I think I was talking to a friend yesterday, and we were talking about the Christmas story, and I said, if we really understood the Christmas story, if we really thought about what happened the night that Jesus was born, we would never live our lives the same. Everything, and in every part of our lives, everything that we did, we would live differently because of what happened that night. And so I pray that as your day goes about, and we'll be together over the next couple of days. Well, Christmas is it's just Tuesday. Have mercy, it got here really fast. But that you'll begin to think on and meditate on, really, Lord, reveal to me what really happened that night. Show me new and fresh what happened when Jesus was born. And not just in the natural, because it was definitely not a natural occurrence. It was in the spirit. Things changed. Mankind was given hope once again. Our relationship with God was on the way to being restored. My children are running through the house like Mad Men. I'm sorry if you hear them. But again, looking at the manger and not just stopping there, but looking and moving toward the cross and the grave and then his resurrection. What happened that night was so much more than a baby being born, and so much more than just reconciliation between God and man. But the New Testament talks about, because we have experienced that reconciliation, that we are ministers of reconciliation between other people. And so let's come today, come to the Father, come to Jesus, that manger. And I love again that that's the way he chose to come. He was approachable. He didn't come as a king on a throne. He came as a baby in a manger, so that shepherds and kings alike could come. And so we move towards something today. We move towards Jesus. The other definition, to move or journey with a specified purpose. And you think about the wise men and the shepherds, the purpose in which they came, for which they came. They never lived their lives the same another day on this earth. So that's my word for today, is that we come, and at whatever state that you are in, anything between shepherds and kings, anything below or beneath, and anything above. I love the spectrum that the scripture uses, that there's nothing that can't come, there's no one that can't come, there's no status that's not welcome, there's no person that's not good enough, there's no person that's too good to come to baby Jesus. So we're going to go get ready for church. Again, our times have been a little off this weekend, but I hope you have a wonderful Sunday celebrating the season and coming to Jesus. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.